Hey up, good afternoon and welcome to Pontefract. We're here today on a bit of a last minute trip, spur of the moment pub crawl if you like. So yeah, we're in West Yorkshire today to have a look around a historic market town that generally flies under the radar in my opinion, not just pub wise, all around. So yeah, it's an interesting town actually with quite a bit of history to it. It was originally two settlements in sort of the Anglo-Scandinavian era that then became one after the Norman conquest, and they built a castle here which became significant a few hundred years later because it was the site of the murder of King Richard II. And then after that it was a bit of a key spot in the English Civil War when the parliamentarians tried to besiege the castle, I think 3 times or something, and then the castle was intentionally destroyed by the locals because they wanted to avoid any more conflicts in the area. Luckily though, there are still some ruins of Pontefract Castle, so if you want to visit it you can still see a piece of the history. But yeah, we're here today for a pub crawl, see what the town of Pontefract has to offer by way of boozers. And yeah, my first time here today, so all these pubs are going to be completely new to me. And yeah, let's have a wander. Right, found the first pub of the day, the Old Tavern. It says it's a free house with traditional ales, so yeah, we'll give it a go, see what it's like. Yeah, we're not 100% if it has cask beer on, but we'll find out. Let's have a look.
What can I get you?
There's no cask beer on, is there?
No.
We've
got Fixon's Best, but it's on electric.
Oh yeah, I'll have Fixon's Best, that's fine. Yeah, that's great.
Cheers. Right, we're in the Old Tavern. Let's give the Fixon's Best a go. I mean, it's like nice cold, refreshing bitter. Not wrong with it, a bit cold for me, but yeah, cheers. Yeah, so that was the Old Tavern, very much a locals boozer. Unfortunately they didn't have any hand pulled beer on, any cask ale, despite having 2 lines for it. But other than that, it was actually a cracking little boozer. Really friendly locals and staff had a chat and they were advising us where to go next on the crawl. So yeah, I'd probably still rate it as a 7 out of 10, and to be fair, it did look like they had a nice carvery dinner going on as well. So yeah, if you fancy some lunch. Anyway, we're going to head up into Pontefract onto the next one. I'm not 100% sure where we're going next, so I'll update you when we find something. Onwards. And here it is behind me, the remains of Pontefract Castle, the spot where King Richard II was likely murdered. Crazy really when you think of it. Don't know if you can see the blue plaque from the video, but this little building next to me is the original barbican of the Pontefract Castle, built to defend the castle walls, and then potentially the first ever debtors prison in England. Pretty cool stuff actually. Right, well, we're coming up to the first, bit windy, so sorry if it makes a load of noise. We're coming up to the first micropub ever set up in Pontefract now, called the Green Grocers. We're just trying to find it because it looks like on the map we're in the right spot, but can't see it anywhere, so let you know if we find it. Is it down that alleyway? Right, after a bit of hunting around, we found the next pub, the Old Grocers, which, from what we can tell, is Pontefract's first micropub. Not sure if it's the only micropub, but we'll find out, I guess. Let's see what beers they got.
Well, that's all the one. That's all you want. Yeah.
And it's absolutely.
Well, that's it. That's all you want.
Hey,
Hey,
A pint of the best wetter, please.
can I do a pint of the stout brummy as well, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just put that on so you can tell me what it is.
I think a little bit. Yeah, that is spot. I've only been to. I don't think I've been to Pontefract. I've only been to Castleford.
Oh, delivery. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, lovely.
Oh, it looks banging, that does. Sit here.
Anywhere you fancy.
If you want to look at the window, that heater's on. So
Oh, nice one.
won't be the warmer spot.
Aye.
Right, yeah, we got this lovely looking stout from Birmingham Brewing Co. 4.8% this one is, and gluten free as well. So yeah, let's give this a go. And just wanted to say a big thank you to Hans, the real ale lover from Sweden, for getting this one in. Cheers for that. And if you want to treat me to a pint, I've got a link in the description below. So yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, it's cracking, that actually, yeah. It's really lovely and malty, a little bit licoricey as well, and a nice bit of body, especially for an under 5% stout. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, that behind me was the Old Grocers. Absolutely cracking micropub that. It was just proper micropub, great beer. No music, no tellies, really friendly owner. And we were chatting about pubs and beer for ages with him. So, and yeah, my stout was absolutely cracking. A proper dry licorice stout. Absolutely loved it. Anyway, I'll probably give it a 9 out of 10, that spot, just because of how friendly the fellow was and stuff. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend going in if you're in Pontefract. Yeah, we're going to head over now, I think, to the Licorice Bush, which is another decent pub. It says on the online that they've got 3 real ales on, I think, but the first pub also said online that they had real ales on, so take that with a pinch of salt. Yeah, let's go find this Licorice Bush. Onwards. Tell you what, I bet at one point this was an absolutely banging town, you know, before the mines closed and the sort of towns around here sort of went down the pan. But yeah, we found the Licorice Bush. Another really nice looking pub from the outside, so yeah, let's go see what beers they've got on.
Takes 15 minutes to the banking printer's draft opens. It might be open.
Doesn't look like it's 15 minutes away from opening, does it? Yeah. No, no Cask. You haven't got any Cask beers on, have you? No.
Don't sell enough to...
No worries.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright, cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately the Licorice Bush was another one that claimed to have Cask beer but doesn't actually sell any, so it's definitely a bit of a Cask beer desert round here. But there is another pub opposite that looks really good called the Printer's Draft, but it's not open yet. So we're going to leave it and head down to the other Good Beer Guide venue now and see if I'm sure they'll have some good real ales on. So right, we're just going to take a detour from heading to the other Good Beer Guide spot because we've happened upon a pub called the Bluebell that actually says real ale on the front of the pub, so I'm guessing they must have at least one hand pull on, so we're going to go and have a look. You can tell this video is well prepped, can't you? Let's have a look. Is there any real ales on?
No, we're in, darling.
No, never mind.
I know you've looked at sign, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think that's been up since the first opened, to be
We're on our way
fair.
to Robin Hood and we saw it size, thought we'll have a look in, you never know. But yeah, no worries. That was impressive. Actually says real ales on the front of the pub and still no real ales on. This is a bit of a interesting pub crawl, this one. But yeah, onwards to the Robin Hood. We know they'll have some good ones on. Right, we found the Robin Hood. Cracking looking pub from the outside. See if we can get across this mega roundabout first then. See if we can show you what it's like.
Please. Yeah, no worries. I'll go for Dexter.
Everything else.
Sticky toffee pudding milk stout. I might go for Leeds Best actually. Pint of Leeds Best, please.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Have you got a pie? I like one. Yeah, I'll have a pie. Right, we're in the Robin Hood and I got a pint of Leeds Brewery, Leeds Best. Cracking bit of this, but I'll give it a go in here, see how it performs. Oh yeah, absolutely bagging. Great balance between malty and sweet, and really easy drinking, so you can easily have a session. Cheers.
I mean, we could, but what is blue?
Yeah, that was the Robin Hood. Absolutely cracking sort of little room boozer over 3 floors, run by a really nice couple, and my beer, the Leeds Best, was absolutely spot on. Perfect beer. Anyway, I've got to probably give that one a 9 out of 10. It could even be a 10 out of 10, to be honest with you, that pub, because if you're in Pontefract, you got to go down there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the Good Beer Guide has got it right, of the Old Grocers and the Robin Hood being the top 2 spots. It's definitely worth a visit. Anyway, we're gonna head back into the town now and see if that I can't remember what it was called now, the printer's draft, see if that's finally opened or if it's just permanently closed, and yeah, play it by ear from there, I suppose. Right, we're back in the town, and sadly the printer's draft is still shut, so we're going to have a look in the Broken Bridge, the Wetherspoons pub, and we'll probably stick our head back towards the printer's draft, see if it opens, just on the off chance it opens at 3 o'clock, because it's about 10 to 3 now, but I don't think it's gonna, so we're just gonna have to play it by ear basically. But yeah, this next one is the Broken Bridge, the Wetherspoons pub, so yeah, see what beers they've got on.
Basically, basics plus 2.
Oh, of Acorn Guide and Stout.
Hey, I can get a pint and a half of the Acorn, please.
Yeah, back there by the clock lettuce. We're in the Pontefract spoons. Unfortunately, not the most crazy interesting spoons going, but yeah, the pint of the Acorn looks pretty decent, so let's give it a go. Oh yeah, it's really nice actually. It's very malty, a bit nutty as well. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Cheers. Couldn't really film in there, but that was the Pontefract Wetherspoons, the Broken Bridge. I mean, not bad. They only had sort of 2 real ales on that weren't their usual range, and it was just a very bog standard spoons. Some of them are a bit special, but that one was, yeah, just completely standard, so probably give it 5 out of 10, something like that, you know. Not wrong with it, but it was just a bog standard Wetherspoons, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the train station now, but we're gonna go to one more pub on the train line in Castleford, so I'll update you on that when we get there. So yeah, let's have a wander. Yeah, we've jumped off the train a bit early, just before Leeds, to Castleford, because there's a few good spots here. Since Pontefract only had a couple of decent pubs, we're going to head into Castleford and try and find a couple more decent pubs, which we're pretty sure there are some. So yeah, let's have a wander. Right, coming up to the first pub in Castleford now. It's called the Junction, or the Junction Hotel, and this is a really special old school boozer, because the fellow that runs it, I believe, is an ex-joiner, and he puts all his cask beer into wood, so everything on the bar is always from oak barrels. Yeah, we'll have a look in now and see what it's all about, see what beers they've got on. I'm pretty sure he always has decent beers on as well. So what it's actually named, this junction, isn't it? On this junction. Hey up, you alright? Daleside.
Can I get one pint of each, please?
One of them.
Yes, please.
Go and sit by the fire, warm up a bit. Here we are in the junction in Castleford. Got myself a pint of the Daleside Old Legover, served from a wooden cask, as always. Let's give this one a go. Oh yeah, it's absolutely cracking, that. It's like really malty, but also got a little bit of sweetness to it, and you can taste the oak flavour as well. Cheers. Yeah, so that was the junction. An absolutely cracking little pub, that. It's weird because it's sort of probably the only sort of pseudo Sam Smith's pub in the country. He gets all his sort of keg beers off Sam Smith's, but then his cask beer is guessed all the time, so, and it's always out of wood. You can't top it. That Daleside Old Legover was really nice. And yeah, we're going to try and get to one more spot today in Castleford, which will be the Working Men's Club, so the first club I've filmed on the channel, so we'll see how that goes. Here we go, one more spot, the Castleford Working Men's Club. Normally they don't really let non-members into these sorts of places, but some of them now allow camera members because they do real ales, so yeah, we can get in as camera members. Yeah, so we'll have a look, see what beers they've got on. Change of plan. They don't have any real ales on it. The online and on WhatPub and stuff, it says they have two, but they've both just got post-it notes over them saying they're off. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm thinking the junction will have to be the last pub today, which is a shame, but never mind, eh? So that was Pontefract and a little bit of Castleford as well. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a real ale dry spot around this part of West Yorkshire, which is a shame. There are loads of pubs, but there's not too many with real ales on. So yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, we're calling it a day here. So yeah, that was the Pontefract Castleford pub crawl. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a subscribe. That really helps me out. And yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a great day today. So still had a good time. Glad we came. Ticked off another spot for the list. And yeah, see you in the next one. And remember, support your local pub. Cheers.